Hey, and welcome back to another episode of Living Free Joyfully. I'm Kim, your host, and thank you so much for tuning in. If this is your first time tuning in, Living Free Joyfully is just a place where we find spiritual freedom with joy. And today I want to talk about being grateful because Thanksgiving is literally right around the corner. It is this week. And so, this time of year, everybody is talking about, what are you grateful for? Reflecting back on the year, things that have gone on, and we're always talking about what are you grateful for? What are you thankful for? What are you appreciative of? And we usually give those answers, those routine answers, those same answers, family, friends, blessings, being alive, job, car, those things that we usually always say. But this time, I want to look at some of the things that we may not look at, the things we may not look at as blessings, and the things we may not be appreciative of that we should be really grateful for. And so I got three things I'm going to talk about, three areas where you're going to be like, you grateful for that? And I'm going to be like, yeah, and I'm going to tell you why. So the first part, or the first thing I want to talk about is not having a relationship. Yes, still single over here. Though I do desire to be married, though I do desire to be in a relationship leading to marriage, I am grateful for the fact that I failed at it. I am grateful for the fact that I took a chance on love, and it was beautiful. It was wonderful while it lasted, and then it failed. It failed beautifully. It hurt. It was unexpected. I was not expecting any of these emotions, right? But when I'm looking back on it, I actually took a risk. I put my heart on the line, and I actually got a chance to see that I can love, that I'm willing to take a chance on love, that I can do it, that I can pursue a relationship, that I can maintain a relationship, that I can sustain, I can obtain a relationship, right? I can do this thing. I am so grateful for the opportunity to be able to learn how to put my heart on the line, how to be free, and just allow myself to be in the moment, to feel the emotions, to go with it, and let love live, right? Before, I was very regimented, right? Very strict, very by my book, right? Ain't no real book, but by my book, this is how it has to happen. This is when it has to happen. These are the words I need to say. But I allowed myself to just be free, to just say honestly what I am really feeling in my heart. And I allowed myself to feel those feelings and then express them. And yes, it was painful when it didn't work out. Yes, I wish I was in a relationship, but I am so, 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 so grateful that I got the opportunity to love. I got the opportunity to know who I am in a relationship, even though it was short lived, even though it didn't work out, even though I am single right now. This break has actually given me the opportunity to look back over all the people I've dated, and I've been dating heavy for 3 years. And when I say heavy, I mean like one after the other, one after the other. And I had to take a break because that last one was a doozy. And because it was such a doozy, I had to sit down and was like, why was this such a doozy? Because I allowed myself to feel. I allowed myself to communicate. I was honest and open and transparent, and I felt deeply. And now I know I have the ability to feel the fullness of love, right? I have the ability to receive the fullness of love. I can do this thing. There was doubt before because when I had gotten my heart broken so many years ago, I didn't know if I was going to be willing to take that risk again. And this really is a risk game, right? Love, it's a risk game. We don't know if it's going to work out. We don't know how long it's going to last. We can, we don't know till we know, right? And because I did not know, because I got to a point where I was feeling these deep emotional feelings, but I still didn't know, I was still able to let it go. And I am so grateful. I'm so proud of myself. I'm so appreciative of all those moments I got to share with that person. I'm appreciative of the feelings that I got to feel. And I am grateful that I was able to let it go too. I was able to say, this is not serving me, that I deserve more and I deserve better. And now I can fully move on knowing that not only am I capable of loving the way I want to love and receiving the love I need to receive, that I can do it again. And this time it's going to be with the right person. I can do it again. I can love, I can laugh, and I can learn all over again. It didn't end. It only grew. It enhanced. It was wonderful. And I'm so grateful, even though there were tears, of course. Yes, there was some, some pain, some, trying to hold on, but really needing to let go. But I'm grateful that I got to experience that when I wasn't sure I was going to be able to experience it, when I wasn't sure I was going to be able to put my heart on the line again. And I did. And I took that risk and I failed. But guess what? I'm going to take the risk again and I'm going to win. I'm going to win. I don't know. But I am going to win. And I'm just grateful for that. Another thing I'm grateful for is unanswered prayers. Yes, unanswered prayers. So let me explain this. This year, even though I had, some great times, some great things happening, I also still felt very, very stagnant in some other areas of my life. I felt like I wasn't moving, I wasn't progressing, I wasn't making any forward movement. And I was just praying like, what's up? What's happening? What's going on? You know my prayers, you know my desires. I'm trying to be, live out your will. I'm trying to be who you call me to be. Yet and still, all I'm hearing is silence. And the silence was deafening. The silence was so loud. And so, I got all up in my feelings like, you ain't answering me, Yahweh. Are you even hearing my prayers? I see you answering other people's prayers, so clearly your ears aren't clogged. Clearly, you're moving on their behalf. Like, what's up? Why not me, right? That's what I'm really asking, God. Why not me? Why am I getting the silent treatment? And then I just felt stuck. Like, how am I supposed to move forward? You at least tell me no, right? At least tell me something, like not yet, wait, whatever. Tell me something. But the silence was pervasive. The silence just kept going on, and it's still going on. But even through the silence, right? Even through the unanswered prayers, I started to realize, why am I so focused on this thing that I perceive as lack, right? This thing that I have not gotten. Maybe yet, maybe not at all, but I have not gotten it yet, right? Why am I so focused on this thing? And it is causing me to feel stagnant. It's causing me to feel less than. It's causing me to feel beneath my status, beneath the royalty that God has called me to be. Why am I allowing this thing that I perceive as lack to keep me from being grateful, for being appreciative of, for being thankful for everything that is around me, right? All the people, all the things around me, right? And so I did have to take a moment and say, these are the feelings I'm feeling. Why am I feeling this way? Is this a real lack, or is this something that I just want and I feel like I need it, right? Is this something that I really, 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 really need? Is this something that God has said no to? Is this something that God has said yes to, but not yet? Like, is this just something that I can wait on? Do I have the strength? Do I have the power? Do I have the might in order to wait on the answer, even if the answer is no? And so I'm grateful for that experience, even though it was a deep, dark time, even though I was not feeling like who God had called me to be, right? I wasn't feeling chosen. I wasn't feeling like the head. I wasn't feeling like the lender, right? I was feeling like the opposite of all those things. And yet, and still, I had wisdom or the discernment to look at that thing and say, why am I acting? Because honestly, I was acting a little bit bratty, and I was kind of throwing a little tantrum like, why not me? Why can't I have what I want right now? Why can't I have it when I want it? And why? Why should you have that? What is your attitude towards that? Are you going to appreciate it? Why should I have that thing right now? Did I put in the work for it? Did I do what I was supposed to do in order to obtain it? Will I be able to sustain it when I do get it, right? And so I start looking at myself. I start looking at those things that I need to do in order to achieve the greater that I know that is within me, right? That I know that I can get, that I know what I can do. And so I was like, I'm going to stop focusing on the lack. I'm going to stop focusing on the things that I don't have. I'm going to stop focusing on the silence. And I'm going to start focusing on the last thing God told me to do and complete it. I'm going to start focusing on those things that are around me that I can do right now, that I am still full of potential, that I still have power and strength and might, and that I can complete and manifest the things in my life that need to be there because I can. If I'm feeling sorry for myself and bad, of course I'm not going to manifest anything. But I have the power, I have the authority, I have the words, I have everything I need in order to manifest these things, even in the silence, even in the unanswered prayers. So it's made me grateful for the experience, right? For being able to look at what I do have. It's made me more grateful for what I do have, for those things that are in me, that I can pull from those people that are around me, that I can pull on, right? That can pray with me, that can pray for me, that can be there with me to pull me when I need to be pulled, so I can pull them when they need to be pulled. So we can push each other when we need the push. Sometimes we need a push. And I am grateful. It has allowed me to focus on that. It has allowed me to focus on the fact that I have it within me, that God has given me so many things. He has allowed me to be His vessel here on the earth, and that there is more work to do. And because I can do it, I will do it. And because I will do it, I am grateful for the fact that I have the tools, the resources, everything I need in order to be able to do it. So yes, I am grateful for the unanswered prayers, because it pushed me to look at what I do have right now, focus on that, and make it better. That I do have a beautiful life, that I have a fantastic life, and that I am grateful for that I don't want anything to be taken away. Even though I do have some things that I do want. Yes, I got prayers out there waiting to be answered. But I am grateful that I have learned to be patient in this time. I have learned how to listen. I've learned how to study. I have learned how to appreciate what is already around me. So I am grateful for unanswered prayer. I am also grateful for the opportunity to come and share my journey with you all. Right, not many people get to do this. Not many people are called, I guess, to do this or even want to do this. And I'm just grateful for those who stick around to the end, who listen to the podcast, who come to YouTube and look at the videos, who go on KimMcCauley.com and read the blog. I'm so grateful for you. You are really, really amazing to me. And thank you so much for your support, for your love. I hope this helps in some way. I hope that you get a little bit of joy through this, that you get a little bit of freedom from this, that you get something out of it that helps you grow into the person that you are meant to be. Because that's what I really want to do. Whether it's on the singleness tip or on the freedom tip, on the joy tip, whatever tip helps you, I pray that you find it, and I pray that you have a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you find so many things to be grateful for this year. As always, I'm Kim, and this is Living Free Joyfully. Please like, please share, please subscribe and comment, and happy Thanksgiving. See y'all next time. Bye.